What's up, YouTubers? I'm gonna say this real quick, and you can go on your way. The link is in the comment section, so you can download the video. It's a better quality than the actual YouTube video because they like kind of downgrade the quality sometimes to when it's uploaded, so you can download it there. But I want to say this real quick, so just take this for what it is. They took this video down because some tattletaler, some whiny crybaby that probably didn't like that gay people was looked at in a bad light, in their little part, and then they used the kind of nudity thing, that YouTube can come down and protect the people from the big bad people that show nudity, And I want to say this though. First off, I didn't break YouTube laws because all you have to do, there's fucking millions of videos on YouTube, from trailers to women exploiting themselves to so much stuff you see on YouTube where it's nudity all the time. YouTube don't take them down. But when you have a point of view, when you speak out against injustice, when you talk about all of the foul shit that goes on in the world, then all of a sudden the YouTube dogs find a way to come down and get you. And they get sent by these whiny tattletalers that are out there, these crybabies and these people that always think they're getting their way. But let me tell you something about those people who create a snare. You will find yourself caught in that snare. Because trust and believe, the days are here where that time of you always getting away with your having your way and getting away with hurting people, silencing people, keeping good people down, keeping all of us in some kind of a prison, worried about you and worried about all of this type of stuff. Those days are gone. Because life is getting harder and times are getting more difficult, and people are starting to realize what shit is about. And as that happens, all of this nonsense we go along with, and a lot of times people go along with and just accept it's just the way it is. It's not the way it is. It's only for a time, And I think it's foul that you keep a good man down, or any good people for that matter, that speak out, that have the courage, the fucking balls to speak out against the foul stuff that goes on in this world. All of you people should be supporting them because you ain't doing it. You'd rather take a back seat and go along to get along instead of just going along and helping those people and supporting them that have the guts to stand up and fight for you, fight for all of us, to speak out. Because it's those people that are the reason why all of us got rights. It's those people who suffered and went through things that paved the way for people to have the rights that they have. Let's not forget them so we can have our creature comforts. And I just think it's foul because, of course, YouTube is going to do the evils that they do, but them too, just like all these corporations. They get big and they think that they can't be touched until they get touched. And not only do they get touched, they get raped. And the business falls and fails, and then people move on to something else. That's the history repeats itself, and that's how this is going to go down. That company is not going to last that long, nor is Google and the rest of these foul people that always take away human people's rights. And I'm going to leave you with this. And I'm going to say this because it's the truth. How dare you? How dare you take and sit back and judge me on the basis of nudity when you're born naked? You shouldn't have no fear of the human body. You shouldn't make bullshit laws to try to condemn people because they showing the human body, because the human body is naked. You're born naked. When you go to the shower and wash yourself up, what do you criminalize yourself? You write down the law, you broke a law because you're naked and you took a shower and you making love to your husband or wife, or some of you weirdos that make love to the same sex and all of that type of stuff. What you feel ashamed. You have to turn off the lights and get in the dark because you're ashamed of your human body. You disgust me, man. You people are disgusting. That you would even go along with laws that incriminate nudity. Nudity is a part of life, just like eating, just like anything else. This is the reason why the Lord was ashamed of you, because you was ashamed of your own body, so you hide it with twigs. And we still doing the same bullshit today. And these bullshit companies like YouTube and Google and the rest of these sissy companies that go out there, try to condemn these type of things, make it a sin and a crime. That's why they create so many sick people out in the world, because they want to rebel against it because they know it's wrong, but then they go too far too. But the fact that this video that did not commit no crimes, did not break YouTube's policy, because it's a trailer, it's an expression. How many horror trailers out there have worse than what I have in there? And it's real people. I don't see YouTube taking them down because they backed up by the studio houses, who in turn pay YouTube. So you see the big picture? And the reality is that good men and good people always have to go through things while you cowards sit back and you see it happening, but you don't do anything. You don't support those people. You let them suffer, and then when stuff happens to you, it's woe is me. Well, the time is coming where nobody's gonna be safe. And all you cowards and you go along to get along people, and all you chumps that sit back and let this stuff happen, and all you sellouts, you're gonna finally see what you paid for. Because in the end of the day, this is not hate speech. This is truth. This is facts. Nothing changes under the sun. History always repeats itself. And people just seem to never grow up and evolve into better species. You always remain ignorant, and you challenge and condemn those who have the guts to speak out against the foul stuff that goes on in this world. Times have changed, and you'll see, and everyone else will see too, whether you stand on the side of righteousness or on the side of wickedness. And then you'll know the debt is paid. Have a nice day. Uncle Terra, and I'm out.